We are running against a poop clock, I guess you could say. And sorry for people who may be sensitive to conversations about certain bodily functions, but you are in the middle of preparing for your colonoscopy.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of preparing.
In a very literal sense, you are in the middle of specifically the period where you are preparing and being cleaned out, and you have started that process, and we sat down to do the show, and we're like, okay, are you gonna have to say, hey, hard edit here, I need to go to the bathroom, you know, how's this gonna work? And I guess we're just gonna find out in real time.
Yeah, listen, if there's any hard edits, both video or audio, it is likely because clench the butt cheeks, run to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I'm 2 Dulcolax in. I haven't drank the for those of you who haven't had a colonoscopy yet.
Yeah, tell us the process, because people are afraid of it.
Yeah, well that's the thing I want to dispel is we're making jokes because it's diarrhea. You know, you take a bunch of laxatives and then you have to go to the bathroom to clear yourself out so they can shove the camera in your asshole and then scope around and see if there's anything not good.
Yeah.
In the purview of what's the doctor? Gastroenterologist? Is that what they are?
I believe so.
Yeah, you would think I would know, but I don't. So you drink this powder in water.
Yep.
And then it initiates the cleansing.
Uh-huh.
At 6 o'clock, I have to do that. But I've prepped by taking some Dulcolax.
And drinking a lot of liquid.
And drinking a lot of water. Mm-hmm. Today, it's so weird. The weird thing about it is how I'm not going to be eating until tomorrow afternoon. Mm-hmm. I haven't eaten since Wednesday night. Like at 9 o'clock was my last food.
Yep.
And then today I'm on a clear liquid diet. Mm-hmm. Like I can drink chicken broth, but that's.
What a filling meal.
Yeah, give me a burrito.
Yeah.
But I can't, it's just chicken broth, that's it.
Yeah.
So I won't be able to eat until after my procedure tomorrow at like noon or so. Mm-hmm. So it's a day and a half and change, which is fine. It's not like I'm starving. I've gone days without eating. It's fine.
Yeah.
But so it's a lot of pooping, a lot of diarrhea, and then you go in and they do this. It's going to be an endoscopy. I have to think because I always mispronounce it and call it endoscopy. Mm-hmm. It's an endoscopy which goes into the throat, into the stomach to see what's going on there, and then with a different camera, they go into the to look through the colon.
Yeah.
And this is my 1 year. 1 year ago, almost exactly 1 year ago, I had surgery to remove about 35% of my colon because I was found 1 month prior to that to have a bleeding tumor inside of me. Mm-hmm. And it was causing me to be anemic, and I felt dizzy because I was, didn't have the full run of blood in me or whatever.
Yeah, stage 2 cancer.
Stage 2 cancer.
Yeah.
So go get screened. Don't be a grown-up about it. Yeah, you're going to have some diarrhea. The prep is not as bad as everybody says. Whatever. I had a CT scan on Tuesday, right? Tuesday.
Yeah, Monday.
Monday or Tuesday. Had a CT scan and waiting for the results of that, but I'm expecting everything to be good. I do have a little, natural trepidation about, I hope I don't. Because I went into it super confident last time. And
that you didn't have cancer.
Yeah, that it was like, this is just cursory, or compulsory. This is just performative to go through the steps and then bummer, cancer.
Yeah, it illustrates the difference between us and our temperaments, that your default position was optimism, that despite the fact that you're anemic and they're trying to figure out, you must be bleeding, so where is the blood coming from? You're like, well, it's not cancer. The blood's not coming from cancer. And you're just going into it super confident. I did not have the same approach. Yeah. I remember waiting for you because you need a ride when you go get a colonoscopy because you wake up still loaded. And I was your ride, and I was waiting for you, and I was out on the phone with my godfather most of the time. I think the entire time I was waiting, I was talking to him. And I was like, what else could it be other than something serious? I mean, that was my approach. Of course, I was still shocked and upset and horrified when they said, we can't tell you that this is cancer, but this is cancer. But my default position was, catastrophic thinking, which is in my anxious person nature.
Absolutely. It's the dichotomy between us that I oftentimes don't take things seriously enough.
Yeah.
And you take things seriously for the both of us extra.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's what's happening tomorrow. Today, if you're watching it on YouTube, I am likely in the throes of coming out of anesthesia or whatever twilight drugs they give you.
Yeah. Fentanyl, right?
I don't know. It's like a...
I think part of it was fentanyl because we read your paperwork and we were making fun of it because last year that was also like the talking point from conservatives that they were putting fentanyl in the Halloween candy.
That's
and
right.
so we're like, oh, look at... Also, people are like, they think that you are in the general vicinity of fentanyl and you start overdosing.
Like every cop who's like, I was 6 yards away and then I had a reaction.
Yeah, when that's not how that works. And every symptom that they're describing is more similar to a panic attack than it would be an opioid overdose.
Racing heart with a drug that stops your heart.
So I think that's what you had. But we'll see. We're hopeful that everything is clear, but we will of course be sure to let everyone know, just like we did last time when we found out you had cancer and had to come on the show and say Jesse has cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
less than ideal.
Yeah. So fingers crossed that won't be happening again. And
fingers crossed that I won't be rushing out of the room to go poop my pants in the middle of the show.
That would be great. Less editing for me.
Yeah.